YouTube, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy CDotty, and today we have the man, the myth, the legend, JxmyHighroller. Can't keep getting away with this. I have no idea what he's talking about, so I don't have much to say in this intro, but let's see what the fuck this nigga talking about. JxmyHighroller been on a terror with his videos. Well, his videos, bangers. He got stats on stats on stats, racks on racks on racks. He got stats on stats on stats, making racks on racks on racks. Fuck, that boy's doing deep diving into that NBA shit. So let's see what the fuck he's talking about. So, see what the fuck JxmyHighroller is talking about. Maturing is realizing Jordan was only good at his era. Steph Curry trying to sneak himself into the GOAT debate, saying he's better than Magic. Bro, let's be real though. Let's be real. Hold on. Maturing is realizing Jordan was only good at his. I mean, Jordan would be good now, but he's not better than LeBron at all. And Steph Curry trying to sneak himself to, bro. Steph Curry the best point guard of all time, bro. I'm not gonna say fuck Magic. Cause I don't fuck with Curry like that to say fuck Magic, but let's be real. Curry's better than Magic, my nigga. Be real now. I mean, yeah, let's be real. This is why nobody watches ESPN no more. Thunder at 5! Thunder at 5! Bro. The Kings at 4? Hold on, wait. That can't be real. That can't be real. First of all, the Warriors are not winning shit. Nuggets, we're on y'all ass. Y'all only beat us because we didn't have a backup big man. My team is the Lakers. Nuggets, y'all getting blitzed first game. Y'all not on shit. We finna beat the shit out of y'all in the playoffs. Warriors, y'all definitely not on shit. Y'all got Chris Paul. Y'all fucked up getting Chris Paul. The Bucks, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. I don't know about the Bucks. The Kings and Thunder, y'all niggas are on dick if y'all think they're on shit. Them niggas better hope they make the playoffs. The fuck are y'all talking about, nigga? Y'all got shit fucked up. ESPN, fuck y'all niggas. Compare Perks niggas to KG again, and I'll find, bro. Who's compared? Oh, I see. What the? Okay. But these are not even the same type of players. What the fuck? This nigga is the greatest shooter, one of the greatest shooters of all time. This nigga can't go left. Tatum's better than. I'm not gonna say that. Dr. J gave his top 10 players of all time. Dr. J, get your old ass. Keep your old ass in 1960. Cause what the fuck are you talking about? Why don't I see LeBron anywhere? I don't even see Jordan. Oh yeah, you're trolling. This nigga had Jerry Russ, Elgin. This nigga had Jerry Russ and Elgin Baylor in his top 10. Oh, he do got MJ. So you're telling me Tiny Archibald is better than LeBron fucking James? Bro, none of these niggas on this list is better than LeBron James. Dr. J, fuck you, you old bitch. I never have respect for you ever again. Ben Simmons on 76ers. I'm not it. Hold on, wait. Is that too much of a crazy take? Nah, that's insane. I mean, cause they both couldn't shoot like that. I see why he said that, but Magic Johnson could pass better. But they both wasn't on shit with shooting, so I feel it a little bit. It's not that. That's not that crazy, but that's tough though. But that's tough. 52-year-old Michael Jordan would easily. Skip Bayless. That's why. Skip. What's that nigga name? Fuck. The nigga that said skip. Oh my gosh, what's that nigga name? That's why he fucking left you. Why can't I think of that nigga name, bro? I'm gonna think about it in a few minutes and be pissed off. Nigga, fuck you, Skip Bayless. That shit, you know that shit's cap. You just want some clicks and views on your weak ass show. That's why that nigga left you. You're not getting shit no more. Nobody watches your weak ass show. Pussy ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you old ass nigga. You need to. Let me relax. I'm gonna say something crazy. Worst take ever, nigga.
I can't explain what he just did. I saw it too, and
look at this.
Never seen that at all.
Nigga, never seen that at all. Nigga, if I played back in Jordan days, nigga, I'll be the greatest of all time. I would have did some crazy shit. A double between the legs. Them niggas are like, oh my god, what did we just witness? Oh my goodness. Dude, nigga, I would have dominated back in these days. Nigga, fuck Jordan.
All my days.
Ah, the good old hot take. The necessary evil
Shit
of the sports
me
world.
off.
Through the good ones.
We're not even 35 seconds in this bitch, and I'm already heated, nigga. Fuck Skip Bayless.
Bad ones.
Jokic peaked higher than Kobe and Kate. Oh my gosh. Oh, nigga, fuck Jokic, nigga. Jokic, you didn't even have a ring. Nigga, you lucky we didn't have no big man. I don't know why we traded Thomas Bryant. If we even had Thomas Bryant, we would have beat the fuck out the Nuggets. Nigga, fuck Jokic. Embiid is on pace to have one of the most disappointing. You know what? So we're just gonna act like okay, I'm not. This nigga has an MVP. How the fuck is that disappointing?
Downright atrocious ones.
Screw rings. Overall, Russell Westbrook the best.
We once again find ourselves racking our brains trying to figure out how some people come up with this nonsense. But today, I've done the brain racking for you and found some of the hottest NBA takes on the internet. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the circus.
I'm ready. I'm hot right now.
Today's video is sponsored by
SeatGeek. Fuck SeatGeek, nigga. Let me relax. I love you, SeatGeek.
It's been a while since we looked at some hot takes, and so after a long off season, I did my reluctant scrub through NBA social media. And to absolutely no surprise, there was no shortage of oddball takes. And here are some of the more interesting ones I came across. Now, our first take kind of blew up a few weeks ago because this NBA fan introduced an entirely new angle on the GOAT debate that many people, including myself, have never heard or considered before.
What's your most unpopular opinion?
I think that if LeBron came before Jordan, there wouldn't even be an argument about who is better.
Where is she at? Where is she at? We need these right here. I don't give a fuck what she look like. We need girls like these around here.
Now, whether you agree or disagree,
I think if she's saying LeBron's better, I don't know. I think she's saying LeBron's better with that statement. I think so.
Take itself is actually really interesting. She doesn't go into more detail, so she's either implying that if LeBron came into the NBA in the 80s with his size and skills, he would have dominated so much that his resume would have made him the undisputed GOAT. Or she's implying that even if their careers remain the same and they just swapped spots on the timeline,
she gotta be talking about the first option.
Would have been cemented as the GOAT, and his resume and accomplishments would have been too overwhelming for Jordan to overtake him. But the first scenario is completely hypothetical. We don't know the extent of which LeBron would have dominated in Jordan's era. To assume we
Bro, the players now are way better, more skilled, bigger, they're just better. Of course he would have dominated then if he's dominating now.
Could just drop him in as a rookie in 1985 and he would win everything all the
Dude, look at these duos like Clyde the Glide and like what the Kenny Smith and Hakeem, like come on bro. Isaiah Thomas little ass would not, but he was straight, but like come on bro, like these niggas would be norms nowadays. Kevin McKellen, Larry Bird
the time is a bit naive, and even
Shaq and Penny would have been straight.
Even if we somehow could,
John Stockton.
It's difficult to
Kobe and Shaq, of course, they would have been dominating to this day.
Imagine he would have accomplished
Tony Parker
more than MJ did. Now, scenario 2 is a bit more interesting. If their careers remain the same, but LeBron came before Jordan, would he be considered the GOAT by the majority of fans? Even if LeBron came before Jordan
little
and
ass
everything
boy
remained the same, their accomplishments and stats and impact, Michael Jordan would still be the greatest player of all time. In
still?
fact,
what you mean still? What do you mean by still? He's not the greatest. Nigga played fucking 7 seasons. What you talking about?
There was a LeBron before Michael Jordan. His name is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Scored more points than...
Dude, I would have scored more points than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if I played in the 1400s. Like, duh, like...
anyone else in NBA history. Greatest NBA prospect of all time. Made it to the finals 10 times and won 6 championships. The most of any player at the time outside of the 60s Celtics. Made the most All-NBA teams, had the most All-Star selections, had the most All-Defensive Team selections in NBA history by the time he retired. Won 6 MVPs. Still the most of any player in league history.
Duh, he played against fire truck drivers and fucking plumbers. Duh. Played against part-time police officers. Like, these niggas were not even full-time NBA players.
Kareem literally accomplished everything in basketball many times over. Had the frame and the skill set way ahead of his time and was by far the best player in the league for an entire generation. In fact, Kareem's resume
Let me see if I can sneak and see who the fuck is
far the best player.
Look at this. Look at this. This is your substitute teacher that he literally just got off a class, teaching this class. And his buddies right here.
In the league for an
Look at that cop.
entire generation. In fact, Kareem's resume is actually better than LeBron.
Duh, he didn't play nobody. And it's not even better. Fuck you talking about?
He did everything LeBron has done and more.
LeBron has more points against better comp. More assists against better comp. More finals MVPs against better comp.
And still, people anointed Michael Jordan as the GOAT over Kareem, despite Kareem playing before MJ. There's
Kareem
nothing I
didn't
can
play
say
nobody.
that hasn't already been said. Michael Jordan was just way better than everyone else every single time he stepped foot on the court.
Damn.
He had such an overwhelming gap on everyone in the league that even when he was getting bounced out of
I want to say overwhelming because them Pistons did blitz him, and they made that boy get better.
the
Let's not
first
forget.
round of the playoffs as a young guy who hadn't really done anything in the league yet, players and coaches around the NBA almost unanimously proclaimed that he was the greatest player to ever touch basketball. Just imagine if a player today won 3 titles in a row and then won 3 more titles in a row and was the best offensive player and the best scorer and was first team all defense every season and was the biggest global
Bro. Okay. First of all, LeBron did get robbed in Defensive Player of the Year a couple times. But listen, my nigga. He's way better defenders now. There's way more black people. Let's be real. Way more black people. Like, this nigga's not finna just be dominating like he did back in the day. He's not finna just look that great on defense. Because the offensive now is way better. Use your fucking brain.
sensation off the court. We are now a quarter century removed from Jordan's last days with the Bulls, and his brand is still way more relevant than anyone that has come in the league since.
Talking about basketball.
Even the old heads at the time, the guys who watched Kareem and Dr. J and Wilt, were joining the Jordan bandwagon. Now, I'll admit that there's some nuance being overlooked here. LeBron has played tougher competition. The league is far more talented now than it was 30 years ago. But even with all that considered, eras and competition, skill set, talent, Jordan would still be the GOAT, even if LeBron came before him and had a cemented position as the GOAT. I know this because there was an established, beloved, unanimous, and even more accomplished GOAT when Jordan came into the league. His name's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and
Bro,
Michael Jordan took
Kareem,
his
bro.
spot
Please,
as the greatest player of all time. This next take comes from a fan
I'm starting to fucking hate Jokic, nigga. He fucking suck. How about that? Fuck Jokic.
who says that Nikola Jokic peaked higher than Kobe, KD, and Kareem. And although scorching hot, there may be some truth to this. Let's take a look at the numbers. Here are the peak 3-season stretches from Kareem, Durant, Kobe, and Jokic. Now, clearly, Kobe was the best scorer of the 4. Kareem was the best on defense.
Don't piss me off,
pretty much every other metric falls
Neutron, don't
in
fucking piss me
Jokic's
off.
favor. He's a bigger offensive threat than the other 3 with his scoring and playmaking, his relative
Not if
team
you have 2 big men, then the fuck you're not.
value.
Seen what we did when we had Dwight Howard back in LA. Fuck are you talking about?
Or how much he impacts his team's winning is greater than the other 3. He's virtually as productive as the other 3, and he achieved this productivity on record high efficiency with a true shooting percentage that dwarfs the others. And he did this on relatively low usage. The eye test says Kobe or Durant were probably better at their peak. Most of us didn't watch Kareem, but his numbers and impact on a championship-winning team suggest he was even better than Kobe and KD at his peak. And still, Jokic has a slight lead on even Kareem. So in regards of the peaks of these 4 all-time greats, Jokic contributes the most to winning. He's the most efficient with his possessions and his scoring. He's more productive than Durant and Kobe, but not quite as productive as peak Kareem was. He possesses the greatest overall threat offensively. He has the most individual value to his team, and he doesn't need the ball in his hands as much to do it. So, yeah, I'd say if we're strictly talking about peaks, Jokic peaked higher than Kobe and Durant, and might have peaked higher than Kareem, but it's hard to say since I never actually watched him play.
Bro, nigga gets 1 ring. Niggas don't know how to act, bro. White boy get 1 ring. Niggas don't know how to act. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga not better than Kobe. Suck my dick. He not better than Durant or Kareem. Nigga, fuck Jokic.
This is a good take. Now this fan says that Harden is a top 3 shooting guard ever. They changed the rules because he was too good.
You got to think about Rocket James Harden when he say this. You got to think about Rocket James Harden, and they go dropping like 60 a week. Nigga had like 60 game each week, like 60 ball 3 games in a row. He was doing some crazy shit in Houston.
And he's 50% right. The NBA
He damn near beat the Golden State Warriors with KD with Chris Paul. Sorry ass. Let's not forget. So this one I'm not that mad at. It's low-key. He damn near did that shit, but he fucking choked because he got Chris Paul. Sorry ass.
legitimately changed some rules to slow down peak Harden. It's actually crazy to look back at some of these stat lines from just a handful of seasons ago. Foul hunting, shot.
Wait. That points on it? That's highlighted?
To look back at some of these stats.
Look at that. 61, 58, 58. Hold on, no way this is the same year. Oh my gosh, this is the same fucking year. 61, 58, 57, 54, 50, 48, 47, 45. Oh my god.
Lines
Yeah.
from just a handful of seasons ago.
God.
Foul hunting, shot chucking, call it whatever you want. 36, 7, and 7 is wild. And let's not forget, if Durant doesn't join the Warriors, there's a decent chance Harden has
Chris Paul don't choke. And don't say have a ring, because he would have got blitzed by LeBron, but he would have made a finals appearance. Let's not, don't get it, don't go too fucking far. Because LeBron made it every year and had to go against these bitch ass niggas. Nigga, fuck the Warriors. I hate these bitch ass niggas.
ring right now, and his legacy is completely altered. But he's still not a top 3 shooting guard in league history. Mike and Kobe are the clear 1-2, and so for Harden to be 3, he would have to be ahead of Dwayne Wade, which he's just not. As far as skills and talent, it's actually really close. But D Wade's career and impact on winning teams was far greater than Harden's, and he's the clear 3rd best shooting guard of all time. But I do consider Harden as the
Harden
4th
over
best
D
shooting
Wade.
guard
I
of
don't
all
know,
time,
man.
ahead of players like Clyde Drexler, Allen Iverson, and Reggie Miller. Now this next take comes from
AI's the
LeBron, who in an
PG. Stop
interview
playing
back
with
in
him.
2010 had this to say.
Not for me out. If I really wanted to, if I really wanted to be a scoring
It's facts.
I could do it every single year.
Every single year.
Every single year, I could really do it.
Every year.
It doesn't matter.
Now, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, because
No, it's
according
not.
to
It's
20
LeBron
years of
James.
evidence, LeBron 100% could have won the scoring title in pretty much every season he's played in the league. In fact, I think there's a lot of players who could win the scoring title every year if they really wanted to. LeBron, KD, Steph, Dame, Giannis,
KD
Embiid,
wants to.
Booker, Luka,
Fuck.
Kawhi. If you can get a bucket, you can get a bucket. The difference between scoring, let's say,
Kawhi can't,
25
bro.
a game
Please
and
stop it.
30 a game is simply shooting more shots. For example, in nearly every season MJ won a scoring title, he also led the league in shot attempts. By a lot. In fact, 24 of the last 30 scoring titles went to the player who attempted more shots than everyone else did. Among elite scorers, winning a scoring title usually comes down to an extra shot or two every game.
Damn,
Throughout
Shaq.
LeBron's career, if he attempted as many shots as the league leader did, and his shooting splits stayed the same, which tends to be the case for volume scorers, he would have won 12 scoring titles throughout his career, including 8 straight from 2008 to 2015. In fact, throughout Michael Jordan's 13 seasons with the Bulls, he averaged 23.3 shots per game. If LeBron attempted 23.3 shots per game throughout his career, he would have a career scoring average of over 32 points per game, the highest of all time. If LeBron tried to, he could have led the NBA in scoring nearly every season of his career. And our
Now
last
you're
take
talking
for
to me,
today
Jimmy.
actually comes from Michael Jordan himself. Now, over the years, Michael Jordan rarely has much to say
Jordan, you're about to piss me off. I already know you're about to piss me off.
when it comes to his opinions on the game. He has mastered the ability to dodge tough questions and usually keeps his opinions pretty ambiguous. But when it comes to the Magic versus Curry debate, MJ was definitive on where he stands.
Although greatest of anything is always a debate, I beg to differ on greatest point guard of all time with what you said. Magic Johnson is easily the best point guard of all time. Steph Curry is very close, but not in front of Magic. You must define point guard to really have a serious debate. Steph Curry is by far
Bringing
the
the fucking
best
ball
shooter
up. Fuck all that.
of all time. Yes, his movement has created
Hey,
many
shit.
shots for his teammates. He's a career 43% three-point shooter. But Magic Johnson invented the triple-double. Not true invented, but makes it more noticeable in terms of the impact on the game. It's a point guard stat, to be honest. Magic was the best. We can go on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you get the point. By the way,
If we're counting, let's be real. If we're counting Magic as a PG, we're counting LeBron as a PG. And if that's the case, LeBron's the best point guard of all time. So fuck Curry and Magic. LeBron's the best of all time. Best point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center.
has 5 NBA championships.
Wow.
That quote this morning at 5:45 was from Mr. Michael
Baldy.
Jeffrey Jordan.
Wow. How about that?
And he asked me.
Wow.
He asked
Damn,
me to read it on.
Yo, get off of your kneecaps. Dude said Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Oh my gosh, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Wow. Boy, get off your knees.
5:45 was from Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Wow. How about that?
And he asked me.
Wow.
He asked me to read it on
That
the
would
air.
be
He said,
normal
I'm
like
not
the
backing
body.
up for it. He said, I'm tired of this argument about Magic Johnson not being the best point guard in the history of the game. He is the best point guard in the history of basketball.
Sure, when you look at their careers at face value,
Good Lord. Good Lord, Magic. Good Lord. I can't, bro. I can't say it, though. I gotta look at... I forgot who Magic played with, but Curry took some bullshit to the finals. Nah, bro. But Curry shouldn't even have that much rings, though. All them fucking KD and bullshit, bro. Fuck, I'm giving it to Magic. Fuck Curry. Take all that back. Fuck Curry.
Magic is still much greater than Steph. But these debates continue to fail to bring up the difference between the best and the greatest. Up to this point, Magic Johnson had a greater career than Steph. But was he a better basketball player? Magic dominated his era more than Steph has dominated his, so by definition, he is the greater player. He achieved more. But if we're looking at skill set and ability and context, then I think Steph is the better player. If you had to choose between the two to play on your team, who would you pick?
Curry.
As a quick experiment, here are 2 former NBA players. Both all-time great players, both played in the league for over a decade, but one of them is more accomplished than the other. It's pretty obvious that player A is greater than player B. Except player A is 50s NBA legend Bob Pettit, and player B is Giannis. Now, this is an exaggerated example, but the principle
Boy, how
is
did
the
I
same
know
as
that?
the
Boy, I'm a
Magic Curry
goat.
debate. Bob Pettit dominated
That nigga
his
look
era
just
like
like
Giannis
Giannis.
has dominated
Little white
his,
shit.
but Giannis's era is vastly better than Bob's was. Magic was revolutionary for his time, but his time was nearly 40 years ago. The game has taken leaps and bounds over the last 40 years. To compare stats and achievements to decide who had the greater career is pretty simple. But to use those metrics to decide who was the better basketball player when they played 4 decades apart from each other is tough to do. If the question is who is the better player, I think the answer is Steph. If the question is who is a greater point guard, well, then the answer, for now, is still Magic Johnson. And unfortunately, that's all the racking my brain can handle in one sitting. But y'all know the drill. Leave a comment with your hot take, and as usual, the hotter, the better. Or worse. And as always, until next time.
All right, let me know in the comment who's the best player of all time. Is it Jordan or LeBron? Somebody gotta tell me nothing, nigga. I know who the greatest is, nigga. It's LeBron. What you talking about? And I'm gonna just be.